to just
Baby mama number.
just be over here crying. And y'all make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all share the video. But we're gonna talk about Tyrese now. The reason we talking about Tyrese is because the baby mama, baby daddy stuff has got to stop. Now he was married to one of them. I think. I don't think he's been married just to one. I don't know. I think he married one of them, and then the other one he just a baby mama too, right? But we got to stop this baby mama, baby daddy stuff, right? Social justice warriors. Gambit is in the building, but let's see what Tyrese got to say.
Number 1 and 2. If you ain't learned already, I ain't giving you shit. Like I fought to earn this life, I'm gonna fight to keep it. Not giving it away to nobody. Ain't nobody gonna take this.
Hey, y'all, make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all share the video. Help me grow the page. Pretty please with sugar on top. Thank you.
I'm gonna shoot, stab, and kill over mine. I'm gonna protect this bottom line at all costs. I've earned it, and I'm gonna protect it. I'm gonna protect it as hard as I've earned it.
You got to think about this. I hate in retrospect how people deem protection. And what I mean by that is, if you was gonna do all that to protect it, why you don't protect it on the front end? Why you just don't get the women pregnant? Why don't just not have kids? Why don't you just not get married? That way you ain't got to worry about making videos like this or somebody trying to come get your money after you done all the the quote unquote dumb decisions. But they say an ounce of prevention is worth more than a pound of the cure. Ain't that how they go?
That goes for all my homies, anybody in my family, anybody I ever marry again. If you think I'm about to just give it to you.
Marry again? At that age, like I'm gonna say this. I think people should try to do 2 marriages in life. You get 2. But after a certain age, 45, if you got married one time and you 45 years old, what's the point of getting married at 45? If a woman can have kids, what's the point of marrying her? Like, you could love somebody without marrying them. Like, I can understand why you would want to have kids because of get married because of kids, because of the legal stuff, and everybody having the same name, and just trying to show that your children that mom and dad is trying to work with each other to make it work to provide a life for y'all. But if y'all just up here just having sex and taking trips and y'all ain't finna have no kids, there ain't even no point of getting married.
After I worked this hard to get it, you definitely got me confused. You definitely got the wrong one.
Y'all do not feel sorry for Tyrese because look at this number over here. That's Tyrese's monthly income. He makes $275,000 per month. And she only asked for $10,000.
And see, when women speak, they show their gold diggerism. She only asked for $10,000 a month. Now, the baby in question, I think the baby ain't no more than 5 years old. I don't understand why a kid would need $10,000. And the idea that you got to pay for your child to have the lifestyle that you will kind of have, or whatever they try to say, is crazy. $10,000 is a lot of money for a kid. That's $120,000 a year. I don't understand what you would need $120,000 for a kid by themselves, but that's the law, and men need to speak up, and then men need to fight to lower this child support or get custody of the children.
A month in child support. And let's not forget how when his older daughter graduated from the 9th grade, he gifted her with a Rolls Royce.
That's his older daughter. What they got to do? Like, you got to understand, you don't have to treat your children the same. You supposed to go into feed their necessities. My daughter might can handle a Rolls Royce, but I know I got a other kid that's crazy as hell. He might need a Ford Focus, because I know you're gonna be trying to drive fast. Here go this Ford Focus over here. It's not because I don't love you, not because I don't think you're a good kid. It's just I know you ain't ready yet, but I still want you to have some type of independence. Here go the Ford Focus. You work your way up to it. Like people gotta understand, parenting is not just I gotta give both my kids the same exact thing. That's not how that shit works. It's you need to tailor your parenting to each kid that you got, because both my children are night and day. One way more independent than the other.
His ex-wife was simply asking for the same amount of child support that he paid for his other daughter, but she was being reasonable with him. Well, Tyrese only wants to pay $3,500 a month in child support. The court said that's not reasonable.
Why it ain't? What else do you need to pay for after you got $3,500? Child care, food, clothing, that's it. That's all you need. You need nothing else for that kid. $3,500 is actually still too much, but for what I get it, it's Tyrese. Y'all wanna suck them dry. We got it. That's how y'all got the babies in the first place. But still, we talking about the money. No, you're not gonna get that. 3,500 is cool. 10 is expensive. Like Blake Griffin, I think they said Blake Griffin was paying what, 30,000 a month for child support. That is insane.
Because in one day you make $12,500. Therefore, the child support he had been paying, they said, is not even a full day's work.
Baby mom.
So Forsaken said this right here, and this is a good question. I wonder, do the kids grow up and ask, Mama, where did all the money go? You know they do. You know they do. Just like when I was listening to Earthquake talk about how he paid off his child support early to fuck with his baby mama because he knew that she was living off of it and she was bad with money. And he paid off child support 4 years early. As soon as this kid hit 16, he paid it off. So for 4 years, she basically struggled to keep up her lifestyle because when he paid her that lump sum, it messed her lifestyle up because actually he was basically funding her life, and that check every month was actually pacing her out so she wouldn't blow through the money. But he did it out of spite. And it's crazy that we've seen a lot more men paying child support in lump sums ahead of time, ahead of the 18-year date to spite the mothers. And it's crazy that I know it sounds crazy. I'm paying you to hurt you, but at the long run, that's what it really is. And like I said, child support, we gotta have a real conversation about how, like, men, y'all need to speak up about child support. And like I said, child support is a crazy thing that it's the only court that you can't really appeal what the judge orders. It's all a money grab. It's all to use the men, the men's sexual nature to punish them. Because you got to think about this. I always say this. If she need help, the woman need help, she get government assistance. If I need help, they're going to put me in jail. Well, how am I going to pay anything when I'm sitting here in jail? How am I going to get any kind of money when now that I got to go to jail, you made me lose my job? That don't even make sense. They don't even put you in jail. They don't even put you in jail if you owe. You can file, listen to this, you can file bankruptcy on thousands of dollars. You can file bankruptcy and just pay $1,300, go to court, and you'll be done. Up to about $100,000, I think, where you could just pay and you don't owe anything. You don't have to pay none of that back. You just pay your lawyer, you pay the court costs, and it's done. You don't go to jail for that. But you mean to tell me I go to jail for not paying it? And you got to think about this: $120,000 times 10. That's like a $1.2 million right there. That's just 10 years of paying $10,000 a month. What does a kid need with in 10 years? $1.2 million. That's by the time he get done, that's $2 million. He was gonna be paid in child support. 2. That is crazy. That shit is expensive. I don't know why anybody was signing up to do this, especially a rich man. Like, if you know you got them now, if you get married and you ain't had no money, you work and end up getting some money, that's different. But if you're a person that got the money and you decide to get a woman pregnant or get married to her, that is crazy to do. And the reason being, you got to be like Ludacris. You got to know, like, if you're going to get this woman pregnant, you got to be ready to fight it out in the court or know somebody in the court, because they said Ludacris baby mama said he cool with the judge in Atlanta. That's how he got his kids. Sometimes it's good to make those connections. Sometimes you got to make some phone calls. Sometimes you got to do some underhanded stuff to get your child, because at the end of the day, you know you ain't finna spend that type of money. And what's even crazier, when men have custody of the children, they don't even want child support from the woman. So that's why you got to ask yourself, why don't the judge just award the child to the man he probably ain't gonna ask for child support, even though he's entitled to it. Just get a kid to the man, and statistically the child is going to fare better. We got plenty of statistics that show this. But like I said, they don't care about children. They don't care about Americans. They don't care about our health. They just want to put everybody out there to fend for themselves, and you paying tax dollars for everything that's going on. So this is what I want to talk about next. So they saying your girl Cam, right? They say your girl Cam